Now, okay. Now, okay. Na na. Now, okay. Now, okay. Now, okay. Now, okay. Now, now, now,
Alrighty. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for cricket tuning in. I'm Cricketoon. Tonight, I'm in the mood to play a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV because on Tuesday it got an update. It is now 7.35, and that added three big things to the game. One of them being the latest deep dungeon called the Pilgrim's Traverse. Another is the Yok Huy tribes or society quests, which focuses on the crafting portion, and the Monster Hunter crossover event where you get to fight Arkfeld from Monster Hunter Wilds, but it's in a Final Fantasy XIV themed trial. So he shouldn't be as difficult as he is in Wilds. So that's going to be the main focus of the stream. Just probably won't do the deep dungeon because that's a huge commitment. That's like that takes a while to do, but we'll unlock the Yok Huy quest. We'll do the quest that unlocks the Arkfeld trial, and there's also continuation in the Hildebrand series of quests, which I'll probably save those for last. I think the plan will be to do unlock Yok Huy first, and then we'll unlock the Arkfeld trial, and then do Hildebrand. Hated the trial, prefer Wilds version. Yeah, it's probably I would suspect that it's probably slow. It's probably slow feeling. Yeah, I've haven't tried it yet. Just haven't gotten around to unlocking it. Yeah, my mind's a blank. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's going to be a plan. If there's time after I do all of that, then I might switch it over to Borderlands 4 and we'll do some more progress in that. I was actually playing that earlier today, trying to farm up a particular legendary in the game. I ended up getting a level and did find 3 copies of the legendary, but the problem though is that my character does more damage with cryo element, so like freezing stuff. And the item and the legendary item I was trying to get wasn't rolling cryo, so I have to keep up with that until the game eventually gives me a cryo version of the legendary weapon. Hey Otto, thanks for cricket tuning in. I appreciate it, and thank you for cricket tuning in as well, Lord Zatu. How are you guys doing tonight? Just get right into it. There's me, good old dwarf. Sucks that it started raining in game. Oh, you redeemed Paper Crick. I just saw that. So what's that too? Give me a sec. There. The lurk and do some paperwork at the desk. Fair enough. Enjoy the lurk. Oh, we're clicking on the wrong things. No, I don't want to tend to someone's chocobo where the cleanliness is poor, so that chocobo is probably not having a fun time. I already did my retainers, so don't have to worry about that. Playing new Digimon while listening? Okay, that's cool. I have a new weapon for my Pictomancer. It's similar to the one that I have for my my summoner, which is from the Occult Crescent side stuff. I wanted to get this before I actually tried to unlock Arkfeld, so that way I would meet the item level requirement. Because the rest of my gear is like underkeep stuff. 725. There's a couple of 735s, and I did buy this Historia cap and Historia gloves. That puts me to at least 734, which is 4 levels higher. Waiting on new Pokemon less than a week, yeah. Legend ZA is coming out soon. I unfortunately probably won't be playing that on release, because I want to get a Switch 2 before I get ZA, and the Switch 2 is expensive for me in Canada. Hey Reno, thanks for cricket tuning in. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Thanks for redeeming your daily grunty food. You got a white cherries. I hate to beg for money, but I do have a throne that actually has a Switch 2 with Legend ZA bundle in there that I could get from Amazon, but yeah, if you want if you feel I am deserving of your money and you can spare it, then putting it there would be appreciated, but not mandatory or anything. You don't have to give me money. I don't want you to give me money, but if you want to give me money, then that's the better way to do it. That throne wish list. You can also go on there and like suggest items to be put onto my wish list, I think. If you want to be silly like that. Can you tease me that you got Legend ZA? Yeah, sure. I hope you enjoy it. I have heard that that's already out in... That's some early copies are already floating around and people are spoiling some stuff on it. So you want to be mindful of that if you're going to be on social media for the next week. You don't want Legend ZA spoiled. You won't tease me? I'd appreciate that, Reno. That's not going to stop you, though. I know you. Anyway. So I think the first thing we're going to do is unlock the Yok Huy quests. So where do I go to do that? I got to go to Urquapacha as a disciple of Hand. Which that is this place, which I assume it's probably somewhere near here. Spoiling is a gateway to get your Switch 2 bricked. Yeah. Yeah, like if you manage to get one of those early copies and it'd be best not to stream it. Because that's how Nintendo will find out, and they'd be like, why do you have game that shouldn't have been released, that releases in a week so early? And then they get you in trouble. Yeah, so there we go. We gotta do this locked one because I have to change class first. Time to get our Weaver leveled up. Because he's only at level... Oh no, he's already at level 100. What the hell am I doing? Oh, now I know why I got my Weavers at this level. It's because I tried to do the cosmic exploration thing. But we need to be a crafting class in order to unlock this beast tribe. Because it focuses on that. Just loading is probably enough to fly. True, yes. True is that too, yeah. So if you do get an early copy of Legend ZA, you probably shouldn't play it. Probably shouldn't play it at all. Unless you got an approved review copy, yeah. Gotta get auto to get a Switch 2. I mean, yeah, we could help auto get a Switch 2. I could use help getting a Switch 2. Traveler from across the Salt Greens, you may call me Faraf. Here. Sure. Play my Switch 1 for a total of maybe 3 hours. Okay, so Auto doesn't want to Switch 2. Seem the type to have friends all along the width and breadth of our continent. Do you want, by chance, know of any particular skilled artisans? If you could introduce me, I'd be eternally grateful. Bruh, I'm a skilled artisan. You are adept hand at crafting? Well, I'm at luck. As of all of Wooler's Echo. We are under threat, you see, and require the help of one such as you to survive. Playing games is too hard. Watching people play is better. If you want to think that. Great avalanche has swallowed a place called Ziggorath the Open-Armed, once home to a sacred altar and its keepers. Although thankfully uninhabited at the time, I fear this was no accident. No, this destruction was caused by the snow spirits of Urquapacha. While we Yok Huy live in harmony with these spirits of generations, they have as late become possessed by an inconsolable rage. None know why, and attempts to reason have only stoked their anger further. There is, however, a way to quell the spirits, a ceremony known as the Pact, which must be performed at the altar which was once so carefully maintained. An old friend taught me this. Yet therein lies our problem. The avalanche swept away much of the altar and its surroundings. We must repair it quickly so the rite can be performed. If we fail, all of Urquapacha may succumb to the spirit's wrath. I am having trouble imagining the extent of the damage. I like a challenge, but I want to see what I'm working with first. Yeah, we'll go with the first. First one sounds nicer. Like, we're willing to do it. We just need to survey it first. Very well, let us visit what little remains. It will help you understand more clearly what is at stake. To the south of Wooler's Echo, you'll find stairs leading to the ritual site. The guard at the top will allow us passage up the mountain. There you go. I'm just still standing there. Society quest accepted. Funny thing is, they just added these stairs too. These stairs weren't here when Dawn Trail released. Okay, good. Before we cross the path, may I ask your name? I'm Crick. Crick. Wait, the very same Crick that felled Valley Garmanda? My apologies, I had no idea I was among one of their saviors. Not that I was doubtful before, but I suddenly feel much better about our chances for success. Come now, our destination is not too far. And then shit got cold. It's already winter. Oh, yeah, that's a damaged altar, all right. And a building. This is what remains of Ziggorath the Open-Armed. The damage is unlike anything I've ever seen. Even our histories contain few stories of such destruction. No winter coat, this guy's a badass. He's probably got enough body fat on him to ward it. structure at the far end is the breathless altar where the ritual is performed, although to see it now one could hardly guess what purpose it served. Feel that? Something beyond the usual chill in the air. Oh. It's an angry bunny rabbit. Grrr. So vicious. Oh. They're preventing us from going further. And then they poof. Quick, get a holy hand grenade and count to 3. Yeah. Well, thank goodness. To think they would be so bold. They have seen now the frenzy which grips them, yet they looked almost frightened by you. Have you encountered the spirits before? Yeah, I kicked their asses a while ago. Bested them during the feat of proof. Well, I should expect no less from one who defeated a Toral Vadral. If you are even half as good as crafting as you are fighting, I believe we're in good hands. Yet even if the spirits are felled, they'll be born again when next the snow falls, and they will rage. Pact is the only way we can set things to rights. Yet even if the altar were whole, there are none left who know the ritual, how the ritual was conducted. The Torgor was the final caretaker remaining and a dear friend of mine. However, before the avalanche buried all this, her body was lost in a tragic accident. What little I know of the Pact I learned from her. I never encouraged her to speak more of the sacred passage. Now I wish I had. Now I must make up for my lack of curiosity. I'll learn how to appease the spirits in the Torgor's stead. Many years she was Urqupacha's silent guardian, and I shall take up the mantle she left behind. Now that you've seen the scale of the undertaking before you, I ask you once more, will you join me in rebuilding Ziggurat the Open-Armed? I was fated to meet that spirit again, it seems. Count me in. I'm interested in seeing this pact for myself. Thank you, Crick. You have given me hope in these dark times. Before we get started on the altar proper, we should first restore the building where Torgor lives so we might have shelter. It was fittingly called Warmth, and she lodged there with the other caretakers. It should make the perfect base for which to conduct our restoration. Now, rest assured, I do not intend for just us to shoulder the burden. We would do well to recruit a few more pairs of helping hands. I suppose that would be my first request. Please ask around Walor's Echo for anyone willing to lend their aid, and I will make what preparations I can for the work ahead. Yes. Alright, so now we're going to go back down into town and talk to random people. You want to help us rebuild an altar? I spoke with Dotorgor once some years ago now. She said she lived alone in the mountains and was the sole keeper of an altar up there. Despite her solitary life, she seemed a bright and kind soul. I was saddened to hear her body was lost when she suffered that terrible fall. I always hoped she would visit again and tell me more about her unique experiences. Though I only met her that one time, I will not soon forget Dotorgor. To honor her memory, I pledge my aid in Ziggurat the Open Arms reconstruction. My trade is carpentry, but I am ready and willing to help whatever it is needed. I shall speak with Fafnir to see what I can be of use. Cool, so we got one person so far. The closest, this guy over here. Oh, this guy's talking to a Pelu. Guilt the whole town into helping. That's pretty much what we're trying to do. We met this guy during the MSQ. I'm here with Nopoli to trade, but the people seem unsettled somehow. Oh, that's because the altar got destroyed. Ah, the spirits. That explains why we were attacked by a group one snowy day not long ago. We greeted them kindly as usual, but were assailed by icy magics without warning. I had no choice but to draw him back or risk Nopoli's life. The incident had been troubling me ever since. There are neighbors here in Okupacha, after all, and we've lived in harmony for so long. I take it that's why you're recruiting the others to your aid. You never change, do you? Always eager to help those in need. Fortunately, the life of a merchant demands that we don't rest on our feet for too long, but perhaps we could send others your way. Only the best, of course. Promise to share what you told us today with anyone whose ear we can bend. Now let us be off, Merfurler. Actually, now I realize I don't think we actually met him in the MSQ, but we did meet them in side content or side quests, I think. This way. We go in this building. Want to help us rebuild an altar? Need help rebuilding Ziggurat the Open Armed? I know the place. A group of Yok Huy lived up there and looked after an altar, right? It's quite the trek, I recall. They would visit from time to time. I knew there weren't many of them left, but haven't heard the last of them had gone. Terrible news, but if you're going to rebuild their legacy, you'll need brawn. And I have plenty of that to offer. I bet you this last guy will actually join too. We actually do get like 3 people. Oh. Oh, that was a alert. Otto, thank you for contributing to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Legends EA bundle on Throne. I really appreciate that. Now we're 50 bucks ahead. Still need another how much would it be? 600-ish, I would think. Thanks for playing games so I don't have to. I'm glad you enjoy my streams, Otto. And I thank you again for your contribution. Bears have been passing strange, it is true. Their usually harmless tricks have become malicious, where merchants and other innocents being attacked unprovoked. Usually they appear on snowy days and invite passerby to frolic under the falling flakes. What could have gotten into them? Regardless, the problem affects all of us in Okupacha. If repairing the altar will help, then my supply of masonry is at your disposal. Yep, there we go. As expected. Everyone's gonna help. Except for that one guy, because he's a traveling merchant. $500? Not in Canada. It's way more expensive in Canada. Yeah, it's $756.12 Canadian, with $100 shipping on top of that, or with taxes and shipping on top of that. so far I've raised $70.90 or $70.09. So I still got quite a bit. Quite a bit to go. Alright, so now we head back to there. Cool. Get to fly. You see in the throne it's in US dollars. Oh, it must change the money that the currency then. That's convenient. Well, kind of, I think, because I added that through Amazon.ca, so it's so even though you're contributing American dollars, it's still it'll still be the same amount, but yeah, in Canadian currency, the Switch 2 is like $700. If it was $500 Canadian, I would have bought it by now. So I can spring that, but after taxes and whatnot, then yeah, it's a little too pricey in Canadian. Of course, again, I'm also not in a terrible rush to get it because I would need to get it now if I wanted to start streaming it on release. So I'm willing to let that stew for a while longer, so that way eventually I make up the money it gets funded. That's what I meant to say. I'm trying to voice my words so it doesn't sound like I'm being greedy or something. A dependable crew to start with. Yarger seems especially eager to pitch in. If I may, Hrafner, I could do much more than shovel snow and haul stones. I'm willing to assist in planning the reconstruction from start to finish. If you in charge of the larger picture, I can assign people to work where it is needed most. Having overseen many projects of this scale, I believe this to be the surest path to completion. You would do all that, then I would be grateful to accept your help, Vujargar. Most welcome to it. And before we get started, do you happen to know where Torgor's living fecular could be found? Upon it must be engraved stories of her life and work. It may shed some light on the mysteries of the snow spirits and the pact itself. It was likely erected near the altar, but if so, then it too may have been buried in the avalanche. See. Well, then, since the snow must be cleared away anyways, we can search for the secular in the meantime. We'll find it, I am certain. I create content, it's okay to get compensated for this effort. I appreciate that. Oh, there you are. You're the ones rebuilding the altar, right? Nopley told me you needed more help. When I saw how fearlessly he wheeled and dealed with the Chihuahua, I knew I had to become his pupil in trade. So here I am. Consider me Nopley's eyes and ears. If you need someone to make deals with the other merchants or procure supplies, then leave it to me. I know Nopley has been making a name for himself as of late. If he vouches for you, then welcome aboard. This project is off to a better start than I imagined. We have all the help we need and then some, so now is a good time as any for the hands of Ziggurat to rebuild warmth. Like how slow they nodded. Speak to me when ready to use those expert skills I recruited for you, Crick. Yes. First things first, restoration or soon-to-be living quarters. The heavy lifting and building can be left to us Yok Huy while you craft the supplies we need for some of the finishing touches. If we're to live among those frozen peaks, we require flooring which will insulate us from the cold. The space is large, so we'll need a food box's worth. I count on you for that. Here should be everything you require for the task, but a chance you run out, where Futar can provide you more. While you do that, I shall assign tasks to the others. Alright, so now we gotta open up this nice little screen. Or not that one. This one. And we gotta make this stuff. We gotta make 3 sets of warmth repair supplies. And we can find that by going to special recipes, society quests, Yok Huy. And he already gave us the material, so we just have to make them. Where we need to get him to a craftsmanship of this 2,850. And this is low-level stuff, so me being at level 100, I won't get any XP, but this stuff will be fairly easy to make. In fact, we can even trigger the trained eye ability and just make the quality, like, yeah, the quality's done now. As long as it's 10 levels below our current level, then this ability can be triggered. Now we just need to get the progress. That might be tricky now that I don't have a whole lot of CP. Those have been a while since I crafted, so I might need some time with this. Gotta pray for rapid synthesis to actually proc. There we go. Now we gotta do that 2 more times. Nice. Clicked on the wrong thing. Actually, you know what? Probably just be safer just to go... Oh. Cover that first, then we'll do this stuff. There we go. There, those are made. There go your repair supplies. So your skills are no mere boast. Excellent work. Thanks to you, Warmth will be a place worthy of its name. Please feel free to rest a while. We will take it from here. Yeah, so I just get Gil from all this. There. One building is rebuilt. Why everyone works so eagerly, as if they've forgotten entirely the biting cold without. The sight truly speaks to the quality of your contribution. The road ahead of us is long, but I am glad we have taken our first step upon it together. I hope you will continue to lend us your expertise. Yes. You're watching the Torgar. I promise you that soon the spirits in Yok Huy will live in peaceful harmony once again. The collapsed living quarters has been repaired, marking for the beginning of Ziggurat's the open-armed restoration. Yet the snow spirits must still be appeased. Only by continuing their work can Hrafnir and her crafters quell the spirits' rage and bring peace to the mountains. There. Now we've unlocked the society quest. So now every day you can do 3 quests with these guys to get some EXP, some money, and a special currency. We now use mounts within the opened armed. Cool. We can only do... We're allowed 12 12 daily, but we can only do 3 per society quest. Now we're gonna work on these things. By doing these quests, we increase favorability with the society, and that continues the story. And these usually require having to either talk to some people or making certain things. Alright, so for 2 of them, we gotta talk to this guy. Which then he gives us materials necessary for the crafting. And here we actually have to go into the zone. We'll do these crafting ones first. Alright, so for this one we need to make 3 sets of visitors' winter wear. Which again, we can find that in here. So we want this guy. We can go ahead and just just do the trained eye again. Oh, that was the wrong bloody move that I wanted to do. I was supposed to click on this one. I don't do a whole lot of crafting in this game because it's a headache in my opinion. For sakes, game. Yeah, that failed. So now I have to go. So now I lost one of the. Or no, did I? Oh, it still says I had 3. Oh, okay. Oh, it returned it. So even though, because typically when you fail synthesis, you lose all the materials that you used to attempt to make the thing. But it looks like here it gave it back to me. That's actually very nice. It saves me the hassle of having to talk to the NPC and either buying the material again or receiving it again in general. There we go. And while we're here, now we need to make some cart components. For here, we just need to make 2 of them. This one's a little easier to make because we got a heck of a lot more durability to work with. There we go. Alright, now let's go check out this one. Yeah, someone probably is buried. Something's probably buried in there. Oh, look at him shoveling snow. Okay, we gotta make some snow removal tools this time. Make 3 of these. That was the wrong bloody skill. Looks like I have to do this the hard way then. Yeah, I did, Reno. You have fun with that because I don't have Splatoon 3. Oh, shoot. Oh, sorry. A and B buttons. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so you made it look more like assigned it more like an Xbox controller. Sadly, I'm too used to how Nintendo has the A and B buttons, so I find using an Xbox or PlayStation controller to be more confusing than a Nintendo controller. All right, now we click on trained eye, not trained perfection, and definitely not delicate synthesis. Gonna make one more. There, made our snow removal tools. Also, we gotta go behind the building to turn them in. I do. They're in this nice little package. There, now we can head back to the entrance. second here. Alright, so where do we turn these into? Oh, we gotta go all the way down there. Yeah, I got clothing. There, now we could turn in all 3 of these quests to the guy who gave us the quests. There. Doesn't unlock anything yet. We got to reach a threshold of 510 to get to level 4 with the Yok Huy. And it goes as high as 8. I still need to work on my Mulja. Alright, where's our mender? You're the mender. Get our stuff fixed up. Eating those again increases this, but also gives us a special currency that we can exchange with this guy. Which right now all we can buy is materia for crafters and a reagent that can be used to make things. But as we increase our standing with the society, there'll be more things to buy through that for this particular vendor. All right, I think while we're doing this, maybe I'll do some Mulja stuff as well. I like how my Weaver's 690, but the botanist it isn't. For that, we got to warp to Mamuk. We'll do these real quick. I do need to get that to Bloodsworn. And after this, I think we'll get the Arkfeld trial unlocked. Try to see if we can complete that. Alright, so now we gotta do some gathering. Oh, and they're all over the place, too. Soft young leaves. Not water crystals. We already got plenty of water crystals. for sap. Last one's all the way over here, so it's going to be a long flight. Redwood log. There. Now we just got to turn those into the guy who gave us the quests. There. Our gear repaired. Building the temple, progress. That's all we want. Also, thanks for redeeming your daily grunty food auto. You got an immature egg. There, now I got a little more progress in the Memul Jaw. Though getting to Bloodsworn doesn't really unlock anything, it just puts us in better standing, and it might allow us to buy more things. Alright. Made a new glam. Now for my tank. He's now an actual onion knight. I really need to get around to leveling my poor red mage. He's still at 80. Oh, okay. Oh, that's physical. What the hell am I looking at those numbers for? Damn, I need to increase my direct hit rate on my summoner. Some crit rate, but my summoner has the higher determination, but my Pictomancer has the higher direct hit. Probably better to go Pictomancer, maybe. That or maybe actually, like, I don't know, put materia in my stupid gear. Or get better gear. That also works, too. I'm gonna get the Pro 2 controller? Yeah, I do plan on getting the Pro 2 controller. That I should have no problem, actually, like, setting aside the funds for. Though that's also available on the throne as well. I think it's that and an appropriate SD card for the Switch. I know the Switch 2 takes a different variety of mini SD or something like that. Express SD, yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll go Summoner. Just because the Summoner has the utility of rezzing shit. 256 gig one? I think that's what I have listed. Yeah, I got a 256 gig as well. That, unfortunately, is going to cost me $92 Canadian.